everyone, welcome back today. Happy early Thanksgiving. Man, I'm so excited. It is Thanksgiving break for me and probably for you if you are under the age of 18 and watching this. It is so exciting. I am honestly thrilled. I needed the break. I mean, I'm going to be honest. It's been a while. So today I figured in celebration of Thanksgiving, I want to do something for someone or something I'm thankful for. So today I actually have a pet snail. Her name is Kara. She's over there in her little play area, which I make in a different video. If you want to check that out, I will be posting it a day after this one. So, I have a snail. Her name's Kara, and I love making little habitats for her and bug jars and stuff, so I figured today, why not make a little habitat for Kara? And I'm going to show you 3 different ways to make bug/lizard/snail jars. So yeah, without further ado, don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below, and click that notification bell. It helps me so much, and it makes me so happy to know that you guys love or at least like my content. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so I'd like to start out the video by showing you my little snail. Her name is Kara. She actually got her name from the video game Detroit Become Human. There were multiple stories in this game, and theirs was the most important to me, Kara and Alice's. So if I get another female, her name will be Kara. I'm sorry for the bad video quality of this video. I'm getting a new camera on Black Friday, but until then, it is just my phone quality. 2 different containers for this craft. I originally wanted to do 3, but the 3rd didn't work out, so I just cut that part out of the video. 2 containers, the filter and the cup. The cup is by far the easiest method, and I like how simple it is. It's not over the top or anything. And the things you need are probably household items that you will have, well, obviously around the house. Get rid of those scissors, and what you will need is hair ties or rubber bands. If you don't have hair ties, rubber bands, a napkin or a paper towel. If you're going to use a paper towel, make sure there are 2 pieces of paper towel folded in half. That way it fits better. Or a napkin. A napkin is preferable just because it's already folded. And I'm realizing this now as I'm doing the voiceover. At the time, I stupidly started using the paper towel, put on the rubber band and everything, and then I realized it just looked bad and wouldn't fit. So I switched to the napkin and back to normal speed. I used a green hair tie just because, that nice natural, obviously it's not natural green. It's like a neon. But the idea of the natural colors made me happy, I guess. So then I also got this cute little bow thing that I decided I really liked for just a little aesthetic appeal. And it's just a little clip pin thing. So all I had to do was clip it to the paper towel. So right now I'm filling it up with water. Fun fact, snails actually like their water dirty-ish. This is distilled water, so I can make sure there are no chemicals in it. And then I just started adding plants. The tub in the background is full of a bunch of weeds from my garden that Kara loves, and also some flowers that are blooming a lot right now because they only bloom during the cold months. Since we live in Texas, we don't get a lot of them, so she gets really happy when we see some. I'm staring at Kara as I'm doing the voiceover. So I'm stuffing it. I get some more plants, some weeds, some rocks. I think I put a rock in now or something. I don't know. And then just adding the finishing details, making sure she has enough food. Another fun fact, snails actually don't drink out of the bottom of the glass. They actually drink off of the plants. They prefer that method anyways. So what I did here was I just kind of shook the glass to spread the water all over the plants so she could just drink off the plants instead of off of the bottom of the glass. Yeah. Like I said, brain's totally working today. Trust me. I promise. It works. Sort of. So now I'm just pinning on the flower. Then I'll put that on top with the rubber band. I struggled a little bit, which is really sad because it was just a napkin and a pin. Honestly, I make some of the simplest things difficult sometimes. I think there's a word for that, like menial or something. So yeah. Then you can also do it with this cup. I actually did off screen. I colored it in Sharpies and it looked like a stained glass, and the Sharpies go on clear so you can actually see through to whatever's on the inside, which looks really cool when you shine light on it as well. Now to the second one. This is like a coffee filter thingamabob where like you pour it in the coffee and then you put the thing in and then you push the filter strainer thing down excuse me, and then you would pour the coffee out through the little strainer or the little lines by the little lip in the my descriptions are beautiful. Round of applause. So that was my sad way of describing it. So it also has a handle, which is convenient. So now I'm going to start. I got this light, which is really sad. I sped through this kind of fast just because it was a submergible light, but I wound up needing batteries for it, and I didn't know that. There were two different remotes there just because I didn't know which remote was for what. We have a lot of those around our house because we like that brand a lot. But the submergible lights needed batteries, and I realized I didn't have any. So I had to go downstairs and get them. And you'll see my hair trying to pause the video so I could run away and get some and get back as fast as possible. But apparently I'm just doing something strange off screen. Yep, there's the hair. So I'm back, and then this is when I realized, oh, it's not calling for double A's, it's calling for triple A's. Guess who doesn't have triple A's? The person who got double A's from downstairs while the video was paused. So yeah, I just wound up not being able to do it, which is a really big bummer because, well, I thought it would look really cool to be able to change the color of my snail's light and stuff. So now that that idea is out of the way, I'm going to pull that thing out, and I'm actually going to explain a little bit why it's so convenient. So basically, when the filter is in, the water is going to be filled up to just above the filter, and the water, and we're just going to go ahead and fill it up, and we're just going to add, I'm off screen a lot in this clip, I guess, and I apologize for that, but basically I just keep adding water until it just barely overflows over those little holes, because they don't need a lot on the bottom. It's more or less what's on top that, or on the plants, that matters. So I just wanted a little bit peeking through. So that's what I was doing here, trying to get it perfect. I'm pouring more water in. Go to my bucket of plants. And I just start filling it up. Like I said, this clip's very off camera, but I tried. I really tried to put it in camera, but my screen wouldn't adjust, which is annoying, but whatever. What you gonna do about it? And honestly, this bucket looked so pretty to me. It looked like something out of a painting. So I just started putting in like flowers and weeds and water and rocks, and I just kind of traded off on proportions. I had this one whole plant that I had to cut a piece off of because there was so much there, which was kind of obnoxious, but whatever. I felt like a bonsai trimmer or something. So yeah, now I'm just filling it up, and actually the end result was my favorite on this one just because it looks so clean and finished, like it was meant to be that way. So I was kind of obsessed with it, not gonna lie. Not something you'd usually find on YouTube, how to make a bug jar, but here I am telling you how to make a snail jar, because why not? I think it took me forever to find out how to make a house for my snail, and I looked on Pinterest and YouTube and couldn't find anything. So now I'm just rearranging the plants, moving them around a little bit to make sure it fits. I wound up not trying Cara out in any of them except this one. And I don't know if I show that clip or not. I hope I do. So now I'm just adding some extra water so it'll spread over the plants some more. Shaking it a little. And now I go get the others. Final result. I am loving this. I actually loved it so much that I forgot to show the cup. but I think it speaks for itself why. It is just so pretty. It has this beautiful jungly feel because of the rocks and the flowers and the grass kind of mimicking trees, and when you're up in it, it just looks so cool. So I'm trying to cover the plants in water. That's why I was shaking it, just to kind of get them all covered. Earlier, Kara had the cup fall next to her, and she bolted into her shell very fast, so she hasn't come out in a couple minutes. So I let her recover on a leaf, and boom, we're back. She came out, and I put her inside the little habitat, and she loved it. She blended right in. You couldn't even see her on camera, but I promise you I could see her in real time. She just looks so peaceful. She might have munched. I don't know if she ate or anything or not, but it just made me so happy to know that she liked it. So yeah, that's it for today. That dollhouse over there, I will actually be turning into a snail-safe playhouse in my video tomorrow. So the day after this is posted, you will see that. So thank you all so much for joining me today, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time on Craft, Create, and Bake. Thanks, bye!